Hey Bits and Bytes, this is Kakujo, and it's time to do another one of those Patreon Q&A thingies. Now, these questions are submitted by Herman Leong. His first question is, how was your vacation? It was good. We covered that in the Let's Kakujo, but yeah, it was good. Something I didn't mention was that I learned a bit about my family history from my grandpa's side, and finally figured out why I'm 7/64th Cherokee, which means I'm just this much short of an 8th Cherokee. You don't want to hear it. No one wants to hear about your family ancestry but you. I'm sorry. I don't care what war your grandpa was in. I don't care who did what. That is completely your identity and it does nothing for me. It is 100% identity pornography. So, I'm excited. I learned about the people. And, yeah, if I say any more, you're gonna leave, so... If you could take an RPG class in IRL, what would you choose? Warrior, Archer, Mage, Bard, Thief, Mystic, etc., or subclasses of Viking, Ninja, Boy, Cowboy, Gentleman, Paladin, Brute. Gosh, this list is long, not limited to this list. Is not limited to this list? Well, that's a lot of power! If I could choose any class? Is there a Kakujo class? Is that stupid? Because, I think it'd be easier if we just kind of keep it to those first things he said. And so, if it's between, like, the basic things that you think of when you think of an RPG class, like Warrior, Archer, Mage, then, Bard, Thief, and Mystic is kind of, the other stuff. But at least between Warrior, Archer, and Mage, definitely a Mage. But that's hard to tell if that's just because of, like, conditioning from video games, because in so many games, the Archer class sucks. They're just so weak, and it's hard to get their ammunition, and the Warrior can just do this and win. Like, the Warrior is almost always just, like, the best class, and then sometimes the Mage is good, sometimes they suck butts. But still, yeah, the Mage. Or, a Gentleman. What are your thoughts on a toaster blade? A sword whose sheath at its end is a toaster. The concept is based off of the Kirkhammer from Bloodborne. What, a blade that can... toast bread? Oh, that sounds awesome, although it'd be kind of inconvenient. I get it. You're cutting stuff, and then you could take the parts that you cut off and put it inside of the thing. I imagine you can put stuff inside of a toaster other than bread, as long as it's, like, kind of dry. So, cure the meat first, and, well, then you might as well make beef jerky. See, it's just too complicated. No. What is your favorite fruit/veggie? The beets. The beets, they're so good that they deserve a pre-titled The Beets. They're so good. Just take one, just bake it, and then just put some salt on it and eat it. Like, the outer skin is just the part that you would think to wash off and rub off, because it's got dirt in it, is the best freaking part. That's why I'm growing, like, 10 in a pot right now, and when they're done... the beating. Now for our final question is from Joshua Osborne. He asks, sake, cold or hot? Depends on the brand with me, but mostly cold. I like hot sake. Mainly because I always buy cheap sake, because good sake is expensive. I don't drink it very often at all, but sake is a lot like Greek yogurt in that the first taste is always kind of funky, and then whatever it is your taste buds do to, like, get used to it, like, your taste buds have been through a thing, and so they're like, okay, guys, let's just change who we are, okay? And then, like, you take the next drink, you can drink the rest of it I can just drink, like, room temp, even if it's crappy, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty good, I can keep drinking it. The Greek yogurt, I don't pound down sake, that would be irresponsible. Then the taste buds, they have real food that is good for them again, and then you get all unused to it again. So yeah, hot sake is really good, it's just, like, it's hard, it's just inconvenient, and I'm 12! Inside, anyway. Usually, you have the little tiny sake cups, and then you have the carafe, and I broke my carafe. My grandmother gave me a set a while back, and she had gotten it herself from a saleswoman back in the 60s that was going door to door, and she was like, oh, you're Japanese? Well, here, I've got this lovely sake carafe set. Very racist, but she bought it. So good job, Grandma. So that is all the questions for this month. Oh crap, hold on. There's, dang it, sorry. I'm trying to do like 6 things right now. There's my tablet thing, by the way. Wolfish Individual has some questions. Lightning round, is that too bright? Can you see me? Sorry, I've got... Wolfish Individual asks, have you been to any theme parks? My music's still on. Yeah, there was a theme park in Tulsa where I grew up called Bells, and now it's not there anymore. It sucks, because that was like the last thing kids had to do there. Now it's all adult stuff that you can do. I don't know what the kids are gonna do now. Drugs. How does your facial hair look so cultivated while I often look like a hobo after about 4 days? I don't like my beard very much. I've got mixed genes.
and like half of my face, the hair is trying to go back and half of it's trying to go down. I don't even know which one it is, but it's weird. Like this one's pointing this way and this one's pointing this way. I used to just kind of use like a razor thing to just kind of like buzz it through it and not even care about it, but now I use actual barber scissors and just kind of like prune it like it's a hedge or something, and I feel like it's a little more full, a little more contained, because considering my beard is just bleh. I wish I could have like a Japanese beard, the ones where it's like still thin and kind of like wispy and stuff. Like I wanted to be like a samurai, but I guess can't do that. Have you ever done something like cook a romantic dinner for Tenorio? Yeah, like when we first went out, what was it? It was like our first anniversary, I think. I just made like the classic spaghettis and meatballs. The meatballs were mostly from on my account. I do not consider spaghetti if it does not have meatballs. Those are so good. It's another one of those things though, like friggin' oatmeal cream pies. If you have more than like 2, then you want to die. I mean like meatball, like real big meatballs, not meat friggin' pebbles. Meat pellets. I've seen llamas shotgun out bigger balls. You know what I'm talking about when they poop? I'm still hungry for meatballs though. Okay, no, that's it for real. That's it. Bye.